Hello, beautiful people. So today's tarot pick a card reading is going to be all about the new moon that's happening on the 17th of September in Virgo. This is a great new moon to do manifestations. It's a great time to welcome new opportunities and just overall a great time to just really, envision everything you really desire for yourself. If you hear the rain, it's raining outside. And then I also have some meditation music. So for pile number 1, we have pyrite, and pile number 2, we have amethyst. Go ahead and either click in the description or in the comments, and the timestamps will be down there, and I'll see you at your pile. Welcome, lovely people who chose pile number 1. So this is pyrite. So we'll go ahead and jump into your reading. So for this new moon that's occurring in Virgo, right off the bat, just by looking at the King of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Temperance card, it's telling me that I feel like lately you guys have been lacking like a spark or like a passion, or you guys are kind of just wanting to jump right back into it, but in doing so you don't really feel as like, it's almost like an idea that sounded better in your head than when you actually put it into reality. I feel like there's a lot of you guys that you know what you want but you don't know how to get there, or it could just be that you're lacking the last bit of motivation you need in order to get it done, and now you're not waiting. You don't want to play the waiting game. Also, we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Strength card in reverse, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups upright, the Magician in the reverse with the Death card. Those jumped out side by side when I was shuffling the cards, and they're both clarified by the 5 of Cups. So right off the bat, as I mentioned earlier, going along with the whole idea that maybe you guys are just lacking that spark, I do feel like you guys are tired of longing for something better. Maybe you guys are stuck at a job just because it pays well, or maybe you guys are stuck in a relationship in which you're only comfortable in, but the spark with that person that you once really shared that was really passionate and really intense is now gone, or it's now fading and you don't know what to do about it, and you almost don't have the strength you need to leave, or you don't have the courage, you don't have the balls to leave the situation. And if you do, you don't know how to without seeming rude and without seeming just rude overall, And with the 10 of Pentacles, it might be telling me that you guys lately have been spending a lot, so you guys are on a tight budget right now, or you are having, if it's not that, if you guys aren't spending a lot lately, it could also be that you guys are currently in a scarcity mindset where you don't feel as though, one, you deserve to spend money, because maybe you grew up in a household where money was always tight and you could never really have the things you wanted until maybe Christmas time, let's say, when your parents might have actually saved up money. Stuff like that, that affects you to this day. But I see with the Knight of Cups coming in, I feel like this is an opportunity. Like the new moon in Virgo is going to give you an opportunity to go ahead and cleanse that and restructure that toxic mindset of things not being enough, things always being too little for you. Money goes too fast. Those type of comments, those type of thoughts. I feel like this is going to be a great opportunity for you to finally get rid of that and create a new mindset in which you can welcome endless abundance. You can have all the opportunities. You can own all the real estate properties that you want to own, because there is enough to go around for everyone. If you have more of an abundant type of mindset, things will come to you and flow more naturally than they currently are right now, because right now you're in a stagnant mindset that's not really serving you. And I feel like maybe this is something you've known in the past and you've been kind of like reluctant to change, or maybe you want to change but you don't know how to, and you don't know, like, you don't have the strength to change, because again, no one's taught you how to go about it. You don't know how to evolve, because, not saying that you're ignoring it, but maybe you keep making excuses. I don't know, I hear that. I keep hearing you're making excuses for things that shouldn't, they shouldn't have excuses made for. Or you keep telling yourself, oh, it's okay, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, it's okay, like this and that. But in reality, that's doing more harm than good. With the Magician in reverse, I feel, and the Death card, that when they jumped out, they came out side by side. That's telling me that you guys are going through a rebirth. You guys are going to go through something that's going to really cause you to wake up, almost like a reality check, if you will, in the aspect that, like, it'll tell you, look here, okay, you have all the tools you need, so why are you telling yourself you don't? Why are you neglecting yourself, the love, the self-care, the abundance, just because you simply were told in the past, no, you don't deserve it, you're not good enough, no, it's too expensive, no, you're a financial burden, no, it's too time consuming, no, you aren't beautiful. Like, who told you these things that kept you in this sad mindset that isn't allowing you to ascend, to get to a place higher, closer to your highest self? Who is keeping you there? Are you self-sabotaging yourself? Is this something you went through? Is this caused by something traumatic you experienced in your childhood? What is going on that's keeping you from seeing you where you are, as you are in this current moment? So what I feel like this new moon is really going to do, it's really going to help you guys. It's going to be that final push you guys need in order to begin to restructure the life you've always dreamed of but never thought you could attain. It's going to restructure your finances. If you need help with your finances, this is a great new moon, especially if you're an earth sign like me, I'm a Taurus. This is a great time to manifest financial abundance. Definitely look up videos of law of attraction and manifestation. I'll have some videos linked down below that can help you guys manifest with this new moon. Definitely take advantage of the power. 3 days before and 3 days after the new moon on the 17th of September is a really good time to just, cultivate that energy and really use it to take action for your plan, So with the death, I feel like this is gonna be the death of an ego problem that maybe you had. Maybe it's your ego that's keeping you in the dark from your greatness. Maybe it's the people that you surround yourself with. Maybe it's the environment. Maybe it's your fears that are holding you back. Maybe it's the feeling of never being good enough that keeps you from trying because you're too scared to fail than you are to succeed. And maybe some of you guys are even more scared to succeed than to fail, because if you do succeed, that means people are going to start expecting great things to come from you every single time. And that for you might be scarier than failing, We got kind of deep there, huh? You guys might be a Leo. I feel like a lot of fire sign, or a Scorpio, or you guys could be dealing with one. I also feel Sagittarius and Aquarius vibes. Yeah. Maybe Pisces because the Knight of Cups, but yeah. I hope you guys are okay. Please give yourself some love. You guys deserve to be loved. I'm going to go ahead and start flipping over some oracle cards to just get what the vibes are. We have don't let your past hold you back. So yeah, is there something you're crying about that you've been kind of you have PTSD from your past? Did someone say something to you? Did someone put you and make you feel in an unwanted place? And then we have North Node. So we have South Node and North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. So yeah, so I think this new opportunity that's going to come to you in the new moon of Virgo, I feel like it's really going to shove you in a place that, yes, it'll feel uncomfortable, but it's very much needed, because if you never were put in that, particular spot of feeling uncomfortable, then you wouldn't be able to have access to all the abundance that will soon be in your way. Does that make sense? Then we have no place like home. So maybe you guys are getting too comfortable in your house, in the aspect that maybe you guys are just used to being in quarantine, and quarantine has made you sad. I don't know why I'm picking up that vibe from certain people, but I also feel like with no place like home, you don't even want to look for happiness elsewhere. You're just kind of no, I'm better off being alone. No, I can do this myself, when in reality you might need some help from other people. And you need to start trusting yourself. This is something I feel like you guys are searching for something in someone and you're not going to find it. If you're searching for love in the wrong people, you'll always be disappointed. For the last one, we also have blessed. So I definitely see that this rebirth that's going to happen with you in your life, and if people can't accept what's going on with you, if people are criticizing you, you don't need them. Let them walk out of your life. Let them continue to talk, because you know what? You're going to do so well that they're going to still shit talk you. And it'll just be old news to you, because you'll be doing new things and they'll just be regretting the fact that they didn't have the balls to do what you did, and that's start anew and take a chance on yourself and your dreams and your passion. I also pulled 4 essential oil cards that are oracle cards that are supposed to give us more clarification. These will be things like issues and stuff that you need to work on, or what might be preventing you from getting the abundance that you guys deserve. For the first one, we have cilantro, which is a scent. It says letting go. This is not the way it's supposed to be, is your trigger statement, aka your feelings. Your true statement says, I am free. It says, let up your burden and allow the divine to free you from them. Allow yourself to be cleansed of anything that is weighing you down. So what is it that you need to let go from your past? What is it that continuously holds you down and doesn't let you breathe? What is giving you anxiety? What is keeping you in a comfortable hold that's also hurting you because it's not allowing you to try anything new? For the second one, we have presence. Why did this happen to me is your trigger statement. The scent here is clove. Your true statement says, how did this happen for me? Yeah, that's right. Things don't happen to you, they happen for you. Know that you are the star of your life, my dear. You are the lead and the audience is here for you. Remember your spirit team, your angels, your guides. If you need help, always call upon them. You are not alone. There will always be people in your life that you can always turn to. And if you feel like you can't, I'm here for you. Okay, comment down below and I'll do my best to be there for you. Okay, I don't want you to be alone. You shouldn't feel like you're alone. I promise you're not alone. You are loved by me in the spirit realm. I promise that. Number 3 says interdependence. Sorry, I don't know why I said interdependence. Okay. Number 3 says independence. Your trigger statement says, I am just like my mother and father, or your grandmother, fill in the blank. Pettigrain. Your true statement says, I am free to choose. You are ready to break free of the conditioning that has bound you so that you may continue your journey of healing and growth. Okay, so what did I say? I was telling you guys that you guys are like in a mindset that has like restrained you and has probably been there since childhood, that's not allowing you to grow because you feel like you can't grow, because you feel like you're not worthy. Or this could be, again, with your finances, that you always have to save because something happened to your parents where they didn't have enough money. So you can't have enough money either, you know what I mean? But what is enough for you? Here we have the 4th one, which says will. I am a victim is your trigger statement. Ginger is your scent. Your true statement says, I am powerful beyond measure. You are strong and capable. With gratitude, optimism, and action, manifest the life you desire. This is great. This is great that this says this, because that's exactly what I was talking about as we have the new moon in Virgo on the 17th. I hope you guys will be doing your manifesting, because so will I. I also would like to point out that you have 3 out of the 4 essential oil oracle cards that are talking about your sacral chakra. So go ahead and like look up a meditation, or maybe listen to some beats on YouTube that are relaxing to your sacral chakra. I'm sorry, not sacral, solar plexus. I'm so sorry, solar plexus chakra. And then here we have one for your sacral. And then we have a quote card, and your quote says, I am clearing space for a new chapter filled with amazing opportunities, abundance, and magnificent blessings. This is also an affirmation, so if you would like to, please go ahead and screenshot it and then repeat it to yourself and watch your life change. But only if you believe it. I love you guys, and that was your reading. Please go ahead and do your manifestations. I'm rooting for you. You guys deserve all the love, happiness, and to live your best life on this planet while you are here enjoying the human experience. Please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe if this resonated. I love to talk to you guys. Until next video, bye guys! Hello, my beautiful pile number 2, those of you guys who chose the amethyst. Here is the crystal. So let's go ahead and dive right in and see what's going on for you guys. What can you expect for this new moon that's happening on the 17th of September in Virgo? This is a great time to go ahead and do manifestations, to do, ritual cleansings, cord cutting, all that stuff you need to do. I'll have some videos linked in the bottom of this, in the description bar, that will talk about manifestation, the law of attraction. 10 out of 10 recommend looking into it if you're not already familiar. So right off the bat, we have the 5 of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Two of Cups clarified by the Three of Cups in reverse, which if you look at your spread, to me, your spread is very, very interesting. We have the Five of Wands in reverse clarified by the Four of Cups. Then we have the Five of Swords in reverse clarified by the Eight of Wands. Then we have the Hierophant, and we have the Nine of Swords, which, fun fact, pile number 2 got 1 extra card, but you guys got 2. Because when I was shuffling, this card literally landed here, like in the middle of all these 4, so I just popped it on this side. And then the Hierophant also came out with the Eight of Wands. So I'm gonna go ahead and dive right in, and let me just say a lot of things is going on with you guys, pile number 2. So this is a great time. This new moon in Virgo is telling me that you guys are finally walking away from things that didn't serve you. You guys are tired of feeling left out. You guys are like tired and with the shit of always feeling like not good enough for your friends, for your family, for those at your workplace. Like, you're done and tired of being compared. You've cried over it so many times. You're just done. You're done with not being okay in your own body. You're tired, and you're done with not loving yourself. You're just done with everything, you know? Like, you're tired of the shit, you know what I mean? You just want it to end. Like, it's one of those things where it's either like if you're having some like really, I don't know why I heard tough love with yourself in the aspect that, like, yeah, you love your personality, but maybe you don't like the body you're in, you know, that's hard, and you're kind of done with that. You're like, you know what, okay, this is my body, I'm gonna start loving it. Like, this is the only body I have. I'm done crying over not liking my body. I'm done and crying over not thinking I'm good enough. You know, you're done and tired of either self-sabotaging or people, you know, always constantly bringing you down and putting you down and comparing you and making you feel like shit. You're just done and tired with it. I feel like if this was like a toxic friend for you guys are definitely cutting it out just by looking at Two of Cups and then it being clarified by Three of Cups, which is funny because if you look at the video, this is like a little L. So you're just taking the L. You're like, you know what, I'm done, I'm out, peace. Like, I'll be alone. I'd rather be in solitude than to be in bad company, you know? Because what's the point of surrounding yourself with people who claim to be your friends, but the day of tomorrow, if you really, really need them, you try to call them, they all either, 1, don't pick up, 2, make excuses to not to come, or 3, just ignore you completely. Like, those are not friends, you know? Those are people who only need you when it's convenient. You guys also got 3 out of the 5s. You got 3 5s from the regular, you know, tarot. The minor arcanas, you got the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. Like, that to me is really interesting. You also got 2 8s. Yeah, it's just so interesting. Your cards really are so interesting. You guys are gonna have an interesting time. There might be a new partnership that's coming and presenting itself to you. If you guys have been manifesting love, this is a great time to do that. I'm really feeling like it's a good time. I feel like an opportunity is going to be presented to you when you're not looking. Once you get rid of all the like self-doubt, overthinking, negative thoughts, you know, maybe having nightmares, staying up super late at night when you know you shouldn't because it's effing up your sleep patterns and sleep routine. Yeah, I feel like this partnership is going to be presented to you. It might happen at a gathering. It might happen online. It could have been someone your friends, like an old friend of yours used to hang out with that you no longer talk to. I don't know why I'm picking up that vibe. I'm also feeling with the 5 of Wands in reverse, you guys are just kind of done again with that chaos, with the self-doubt, with the negative talk. You guys are just kind of done always being in drama. Like, you guys are like, no, I don't want to be in drama, but somehow you guys get dragged into it. Like, this time you guys are really like embracing, I don't know why I'm feeling like really Queen of Swords energy where you're just kind of like, no, like, I'm done with the bullshit. Like, you're just cutting people out left and right, and good for you. Definitely embrace yourself, okay? Because you are loved and I loved you, okay? So definitely embrace who you are and what you want in life. And if people aren't serving and they're not amounting to something more than just entertainment and making you feel bad, like, you can easily cut them out and align yourself with people who are part of your soul tribe, people who will help you get to where you want to be and not make you feel bad, you know? I do see, again, with the 4 of Cups upright, I do see like the universe is going to present you something. So if you guys are manifesting, like, are manifesting and have been manifesting, maybe a partnership or a job, or maybe again that soul tribe I mentioned, I definitely do see it coming soon. I don't know, I'm just picking up that vibe, you know? So again, continue practicing your manifestations. Like this new moon in Virgo is really going to vamp it up, especially if you're an earth sign like me. I'm a Taurus, so definitely take advantage of that. Also looking at the Five of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Eight of Wands in the Hierophant. I know everybody's gonna come at me because they probably don't want to hear this, but there could be someone from your past that you're just like over, and the moment that you're over and you finally walked on, they're like trying to come into your life and they're like, oh my god, please give me a second chance, please, like I love you so much. Or there's someone who is in the past who was always really envious of you, or this could even literally be a recent friend who was always really envious of you and would always try to down talk you. And the fact that they finally see you doing good and embracing who you are and being authentic to who you want, like who you want to be, who you are right now and who you are becoming, like just doing the things you want to do and make you happy, they're very jealous of you because you're like, oh my god, like I can't believe she's being so successful, like oh my god, if it wasn't for me this person wouldn't have gotten there. Like they're super jelly, super jelly. I feel like this person is like an old friend, someone who walked out of your life because you were no longer convenient for them, or maybe you actually asserted your boundaries, you know, because you have boundaries, because you're human and it's okay to have them, you know, because you love yourself. This person's gonna reach out to you. I also get the feeling like this is for some of you guys, and you guys are probably tired of hearing this often, but again, I feel like an ex, whether it was an ex-friend or ex-lover, is going to try to reach out to you. I do feel like this was someone that maybe you did have like some type of like deep connection. It literally could be a one-night stand that just misses you, okay? It doesn't have to be your ex Michael from like 5 years, okay? Like it doesn't have to be that deep. It literally could just be a one-night stand who misses you, who maybe you guys had a really good conversation and they felt like you understood them, but when you wanted to give them a chance, they walked away from you. So now that they see things are going well for you and you're working towards the body you want and things you want in life, they're trying to come back in, you know. There's no harm in communicating with them, but I will say this is a connection that I definitely feel you guys are over. Like you guys want something more and this person isn't what you want. But again, I do sense two separate connections. I feel someone from your past, whether it's a friend, like an old work boss, an old work friend, or literally just, again, that one night stand or an old relationship, who you did have some form of commitment, because the Hierophant does talk about a lot about unity in relationships. I also feel that you guys will be connecting with your spirituality a little bit more. Like your intuition's going to be hella on point. Maybe you felt this person was stalking you before they reached out, okay? I'm picking that up with the Hierophant just because the Hierophant is someone who's very intuitive. It's also my Taurus card, so if you guys are a Taurus watching this, this just confirms it. I also feel a lot of, I don't know why, Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Libra energy. I don't know why, I'm just picking up some of those signs. If I didn't say that, it's okay. Like, all signs are relevant here. This is for the new moon, okay? But yeah, I feel two different types of like love vibes, okay? I feel like an old person from your past is stalking you and wants to get with you, most likely because they heard that you're talking to someone new that maybe either met through a friend of theirs, or maybe you met at a party, or maybe you met online, and maybe these two people know each other, or maybe they don't. But this person doesn't want you to be with this person type of energy is what I'm feeling. Again, this Two of Cups energy doesn't have to be a partnership, though I feel for some of you guys it might be. Yeah, if you know, if your ex wasn't a good person and you left them, why would you want to go back to them? You know, think about it. You know, when you're apart, the mind tries to make things seem better than they actually were when you were in the moment, you know. So yeah, I have two Monology cards, and the first one says nothing will come of the situation. So yeah, nothing is going to come from the situation, from this ex-friend, this ex-lover. They're still the same. You know, why are you going to go and lower yourself in vibration when you're done playing at a lower level? You know, you guys are now ascending. You guys are done with putting up with bullshit and people who don't understand your vibe. You know, if you have to explain yourself to someone, you're lowering yourself. Did you know that? And the second one says your hard work is paying off. So maybe you guys are finally like grinding and you're waiting for people to recognize your work, and people are starting to, and you don't know how to feel about it. But let me just say that I'm proud of you, okay? And we have 4. You guys are the only ones, again, between you and pile number 1. You guys got so many more messages. So we have 4 of these bad boys. The first one says loyal heart. You guys, if you guys are a Taurus, okay, even if not, I feel like you guys are embodying this from a Taurus. Because Tauruses are loyal to the very end, okay? Like this person that you probably are cutting off, or maybe they cut you off, they really, really hurt you. And even just talking about it or hearing me talk about it might hurt you. Just because you probably literally did so much shit for them and this person probably didn't. They probably didn't care, you know? I'm sorry, that hurts me. I want to give you a hug. I'm sure you're an amazing person watching this. The second one we have is peace. So yeah, now that you're not dealing with this person who's probably very, very selfish, this person who never had good intentions when dealing with you, now you can finally have peace because you don't have to deal with them. You don't have to deal with that type of energy anymore and lower yourself, okay? Embrace who you are as you are. And if people can't handle that, then they're not meant to be in your life. So stop trying to hold on to something that will never solidify in your life, okay? Because things that are meant to be yours will already be yours. You won't have to pressure someone to stay with you. You won't have to beg someone. You won't have to pray about it. It'll just happen naturally and flow, okay? Your next one is regeneration. So I feel like you guys are definitely like finally setting your boundaries, asserting them, like really like just kind of like, how do I say, I want to say revamping yourself. Like you're kind of just like, you're doing you, but you're now like more one public in the aspect that you're not shy to cut someone off who's really doing you dirty. But at the same time, I feel like you guys are also keeping your life a little bit more private. You guys are keeping more mystery. And now that you guys are kind of like going off grid a little bit more than normal, a lot more people are interested, you know? For the last one, we have poise. So you guys are just ready. You guys are ready for like a new life, a new love. If you guys are done healing, if you guys are done healing from your past, I definitely feel the energy of a new love coming in. Definitely manifest one. Write on a piece of paper everything you want in your next partner, and I promise you it will come as is. And if it doesn't, don't settle for less, because then what you want, then you'll miss the opportunity of that person that you wrote the qualities on the piece of paper who embodies them. That when they come into your life, you'll already be in a relationship and you might not meet them, you know? So don't take that chance. So I pulled 4 essential oil oracle cards for you guys to just go ahead and tell me what's going on with you guys. So for the first one, we have intimacy. Ooh, look at this. Your trigger statement says, this is too good to be true. Cinnamon is the scent, and your true statement says, it can only get better. Allow yourself to experience more joy and love. Raise your resonance by swimming in the sweetness of life. So yeah, so maybe you guys have been praying and like manifesting this new romantic connection, but you guys are almost kind of scared now that it's here. Like you guys almost like, I don't want to say you don't recognize it, but I feel like some of you guys are probably scared of it, you know? This yellow also represents your sacral chakra. So, I mean, sorry, your solar plexus. I don't know why I keep saying sacral. That happened to me in video number 1 too. This is your solar plexus chakra. So maybe you guys need to do meditation, you know, get that bad boy in check. For the next one we have, the scent is tangerine. It says innocence. I have so much to do is your trigger statement, and your true statement says, I'm playful. Let the burdens of responsibility go in this moment and look at your world with the eyes of a child. So this is just kind of like embracing the little things, you know, this is just kind of like, you know, when you're a child, no one's bubble bursting your dreams, no one's telling you no, no one's telling you it's impossible. This is just telling me to tell you guys to just embrace that side again of humanity. See things for what they can be and let go of the feeling that you know damn well what they are and that they'll never be like that, you know? Reconnect. I need to escape is your trigger statement. Vetiver is your smell. Your true statement says, I am present. The root of the issue for you will make itself known. Be open to the information you receive from your body, mind, and environment. Ooh, okay. And then we have one more card. And this one says purpose. What is the point of it all is your trigger statement. Melissa is your essential oil. Your true statement says, I am special. You have a unique place in this world with the gifts and talents that only you can provide. Use your connection with the divine to share them. Okay, so maybe some of you guys are psychics. Some of you guys are healers like me. I'm actually gonna be a doctor, so catch me in the medical field healing people. But yeah, maybe some of you guys are just kind of questioning. Maybe you guys are in a dark place of your life right now and you just need some guidance. So I really do hope this video brought you guidance. So I'll start reading off the chakras. This one is solar plexus. This one is your sacral. This one is your root chakra. And then this one is your crown. So maybe some of you guys need to like rebalance some of those. And I also pulled 2 homemade quote cards that I made out of Sharpie. So the first one says, forgive yourself for not knowing better until you knew better. So I feel like this is talking about, again, that toxic situation, whether it was a work, a friend, a loved one, whatever it was. Forgive yourself because you deserve forgiveness. It was not your fault. The second one says, even the darkest nights will end and the sun will rise again. Stop being so hard on yourself if you're hard on yourself, okay? Life isn't perfect, and neither is you or me, okay? that probably didn't make sense, but whatever. You know my point. What I'm trying to say is that no one is perfect, and we all have our insecurities, and we're all pretty critical of one another, but we're all struggling together, and it's okay. We're all trying to figure it out. You know, we're trying to be better than who we were yesterday, and that's all that matters. I love you guys. If this message resonated, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, like, subscribe and comment down below because I love talking to you guys, okay? Until my next video, bye guys.